Another indictment announced. This time, target is former Governor Howard Dean, who is also the former chairman of the Democratic National Committee, went on MSNBC on Sunday to predict that President Donald Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, will be indicted for money laundering. Breitbart reported that host Kerr Simmons wondered if Democrats would be able to capitalize politically on the controversy surrounding the White House, an aspect Dean seemed to dismiss. "We believe we may well have a criminal in the White House," Dean said. "Certainly he has a special interest in the Trump family and their investments, and we think there is substantial likelihood that he has laundered money." That's what his associates have been charged with, and so this is a very serious matter. I don't think this is about politics, actually. Really. Howard Dean, Jared Kushner will be indicted for money laundering, and the next step will be Trump family, hashtag Trump Russia. You gotta be kidding me. Dean went on to call special counsel Robert Mueller a straight shooter and then predict that after former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn and his son were indicted, Mueller would go after Kushner next. The next step is going to be the Trump family itself, Dean continued. Really? "I expect that there's a good likelihood Jared Kushner will be indicted for money laundering, and then we're going to have to see how far the Russia involvement goes. This is serious business. These people are undermining our democracy. And it appears to me what Bob Mueller is investigating is whether the President of the United States engaged with a foreign power in order to get where he got." In other words, they're disqualifying all our votes, guys. I mean, this is like, it's to the point where, there are no words to describe this. Undermining our democracy, right? And it appears to me what Bob Mueller is investigating is whether the President of the United States engaged with a foreign power in order to get where he got. That's a very serious matter for this country, really. This comes after President Trump spoke out to defend his family from the way they are being treated by the media. "I think my family has been treated unfairly, and I think that Ivanka has been treated very unfairly, frankly," Trump said. "I agree with that." Trump family friend R. Corey Hay also defended Ivanka from attacks against her made by liberals. "She's in there doing what she can. It's unrealistic, unfair, and cruel to expect her to change climate policy and pre-K and women's issues in 6 months," Hay said. "Some people have created unrealistic expectations of what they expect from me," Ivanka told the Financial Times in September. "That my presence in and of itself would carry so much weight with my father that he would abandon his core values and the agenda that the American people voted for when they elected him. It's not going to happen." Let's take a quick listen to this idiot Howard Dean. You know the nerve of these Democrats, right? Because they know that...
Oh boy. We think there's substantial ability that the likelihood that he has laundered money. That's what his associates have been charged with. And so this is a very serious matter. I don't think it's about politics, actually. I think most likely the leaks are, I think the prosecutor on the last segment has it right.
Isn't it? That's a pretty political
about politics
to talk about.
I think it's likely, and I think I'm going to be proved right in the long run. Look, you have a prosecutor who everybody on the Republican and the Democratic side believes is a straight shooter, is incredibly efficient, and has been appointed by Republicans as well as Democrats. Now, he is playing a very serious hand here. He's working his way up from the bottom, as he's going to continue to do. I think you're going to eventually see either the Flynns are going to plead guilty or they're going to do what Barbara said they were going to do, which is to cooperate for some leniency. And the next step is going to be the Trump family itself. I expect that there's a good likelihood Jared Kushner will be indicted for money laundering, and then we're going to have to see how far the Russian involvement goes. This is serious business. These people are undermining our democracy, And it appears to me that what Bob Mueller is investigating is whether the President of the United States engaged with a foreign power in order to get where he got. That's a very serious matter for this country.
Bruce, I just want to give you a chance to answer that.
Well, first of all, Governor Dean, I totally I think that's very disrespectful to say there's a criminal in the White House, especially coming from a DNC that's failing, that's in debt of $3.5 million. It's chaotic out there. The Democrats have no policy. And here we go once again. They get pushed up against the wall. They chase waterfalls and conspiracy theories to try to promote their party, but it's unfortunate that their party's failed. Here, for example, the RNC, we have $115 million in our bank account, and the DNC is bankrupt in debt, and it's just everyone's pointing fingers at each other and trying to point blame, and it's so unfortunate because, like the president said earlier,
Unbelievable, unbelievable. And let's talk about Hillary Clinton. Even this guy was talking very nicely, because I wouldn't be able to control myself. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.